Hi, this is Jill from Financial Clarity Limited. Today I'm going to talk to you about a very personal thing, is how I got to be doing what I'm doing. It's still one of the most common questions I get asked. So essentially when I was in my 30s and from there onwards really, I was a shopaholic, if you like. I was somebody who shopped till I dropped. And I was a chronic debtor and an overspender. I always spent more than I earned, and the extra went on the credit card. I had looked for help here in New Zealand and had gone to financial advisors and also had seen psychologists, and none of it really helped. I recognised I had a problem, but what they would say, the majority of them, would be just stop using your credit card. I mean, it's as simple as that. And there would be variations on that theme. I cut it up, freeze it in a block of ice, don't ever take it with you so that you have to go back and get it, and anything that would put a sort of dent in me being able to use it. If I even gave it to a friend at one stage, but as she reminded me when I got back here and we were talking about it, I just went straight out and got another credit card. And while I was there, I met a new partner and was essentially given the ultimatum: it's the spending and the shopping or me. And so I went looking for help again and found a counsellor through an organisation called the Financial Recovery Institute. And that was great because I found, what the issues were around my shopping, what were the emotional needs that were being met, and, the reasons for it. And therefore stopped, didn't dare. Simultaneously really was that my position in the US was eliminated and I had to find a new job. I knew before I went to the US that I wouldn't be able to come back to a position with the company here because the US position was much higher on the salary scale than the New Zealand positions were. So I knew I had to find a new job and or do something myself. I very quickly decided that I did not want to go down the corporate route again, and therefore looked at something I could do for myself. One day I was seeing my counsellor and said to her, I've been wondering if I could do this, if I could help women sort out their spending and the emotional triggers that are behind it. And she basically said she thought I could too. So I did that. I completed seeing her, and then I did the Financial Recovery Counsellor's training and started up my business here. And so what do I think the benefits of me dealing with people are? With overspenders, I actually know all those emotional triggers and can help other people recognise them and to therefore stop them, because just telling people to stop using their credit cards doesn't work. I would have stopped years before if it had been as simple as that. So I believe that me having been there, done that, got the t-shirt, really is an advantage and something that really helps people who are trying to overcome overspending, because I recognise and understand the behaviours behind it. And many of the women who are overspenders are actually highly competent women. I was relatively intelligent. I held a good position, and in all other areas of my life I was highly successful, well, at least competent. And but I had this dirty little secret, and that was the chronic debt that I was in and the fact that my credit card was always maxed. And it wasn't till I started seeing my counsellor that I realised that the issues or the benefits it was giving me emotionally. And so, my experience therefore is vital, and I think people are more comfortable coming to see me because they know that I understand and that I too had that dirty secret that they've been holding on to for a long time. So if this sounds like you, then please get hold of me. We can arrange to have a coffee together, and we can decide whether or not it would be useful for you to work with me. So have a great week, everybody, and we'll talk to you next week. Thanks.